You are now watching the 2025 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. Previously, we talked about the grain facility, that we got parts coming for it. Our plan, our harvest time, that we got the frost. But how are we going to make some power? If you guys remember, previously, we picked up this generator. Let me get this one. And yes, we still have hay in here. That stuff's actually supposed to leave. But previously, we picked up this generator. We don't know anything about it. Supposedly it runs. We have batteries coming for it. We have to figure out the exhaust. We have to figure out if it generates. So it is a 3406 A model. I don't know enough about these to really tell you anything. Good thing I got a friend and a neighbor, long-term friend. We went to college together, and a neighbor that knows a lot about this. And he's gonna come teach us something. So appreciate you guys watching along. Let's dive into today's video. Okay, Corey had a good, what are we doing here? We don't need it all the way on high. Corey had a good point. Probably pull the generator outside and not try to get it started in the shop. Because if something does go wrong and we burn the shop down, real awkward moment. That's why he's a professional. Okay, so we're gonna get it out of here. Like I said, we got a pile of hay over there. He's got it shut back up, but we'll have him give us a rundown. He is a generator specialist. Does a lot of generator stuff, so works out good. Gotta introduce yourself.
What's going on?
Corey Black,
Corey
Skill
Black.
legend.
Here to help get this turd running.
He'll give us a rundown once we figure out
What we got
how
going
old
on
it
here.
really is.
Exactly.
Wow.
See what we need here.
Big generator guy.
That's my profession. I'll make this work. Get this going on.
Professional. That's why we bring people in. Flat tires make it very interesting to roll. But I think the guy that was messing with it for him had 12 volts on it, and he's like, yeah, that doesn't work.
So what I'm trying to figure out here is, I mean, I'm going to tell you my opinion of what I think we should almost do.
Yeah.
Rip all the shit off of it.
And start.
And just start fresh. I mean, this is a very simple system. You're looking at coolant temp, coolant level, oil pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, those are your three shutdowns.
Because as you were saying, all this stuff is obsolete, outdated, or...
Outdated for sure. Not sure about obsolete, but definitely we can simplify the system for three shutdowns. Keep your mechanical gauge pack up top, and you know, remote wire everything over there, or bring even your gauge packs over to the controller if that's where you want it.
Yeah.
But I'm just, before we hook up any sort of power, not sure if it's just easier to simplify. I mean, they obviously have the shutoff solenoid disconnected.
Yep. Because that's really the only thing that you need on this motor, you're saying.
Power on for the shutoff solenoid and starter.
Yep.
That's about it. That should run. I mean, the rest is the mechanical fuel system. We gotta make sure we got fuel.
Yep. Probably pretty ugly fuel too.
It's gonna be ugly fuel. I can imagine it's ugly fuel. But I'll grab a pipe wrench. We'll see what we got in the tank.
Yep.
See what it looks like, and then we can try and get it cranking.
So, this came out of a hospital. The previous person that I got it from, Adam, he said it was warm when it showed up at their place. He was going to use it for a project, never did, and now I have it. But it has 127 hours on it, and as we said, it's got a Motorola pack, which is, maybe that's starter shut off, and then the rest of it's all kind of outdated. So when did they make A models?
That's a good question. 3406 A model, maybe late 70s. That's a guess.
Yeah.
That's a damn good question. We might be able to find out by serial number.
Yeah.
She's an oldie.
How long have you been in that cat?
I've been with Cat for 14 years.
14. You went there right out of college? You interned there?
Yep. Intern to Cat, been there ever since. No flames, no smoke, good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good start.
Let's see. You can bump it over if you want. You can get a little jumper wire, we can trigger it, see if it even rolls.
Hopefully it's not locked up. I'd put a damper on it right away.
So it rolls. You can see, it's a good sign.
That is a good sign.
Good sign. Sweet. Let's pop the air cleaner just so we have access to turbo, just in case.
That little square thing over there?
Yes, sir. What's the easiest way? This one ain't that great.
It just hinge or the other side?
Hinge on both sides. Hinge on both sides. You should be able to pop the air cleaner off. And then get a look in there, see what we got. And be able to stop it in case she decides she wants to do her own thing.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
It's got a cat sticker on the back side of that generator. So we got crank. We took the air filter off. Got a big towel over there, welding towel. We got fuel in here because fuel cell didn't look horrible. And then you were saying either it energizes it to run or it energizes it to shut down.
Yep.
So
We just gotta figure out what we have here. See if we're getting fuel out of the pump on any of these. We're cranking, and then we can figure out from there what we gotta do. We'll probably back this down to an idle. The hand throttle's here. We'll set it low, and then we can go from there.
I didn't even realize that was the throttle.
And we can retap it. It's should be a 12-wire generator, but we can do 240 or 480, so you can give either voltage.
Oh.
I don't know what it's set for now. It gives you both, but
Yeah.
all right. Well, let's tighten up our negative cable. I know we got a little loose connection there. Put it on there. Let's see if we get any.
Well, it made noises.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. So everything works except for pretty much injection pump sending fuel.
I agree. That's where we're stuck. We got fuel rolling out of the pump, but no pressure coming with it.
Okay. So switch does work.
Just got no fuel.
Okay. Okay, he's gonna tear it to it a little bit more. So we put air to all of them, and cranking it over is about the same through every single one. So it's like for all of them to be stuck. Maybe we got big issue. Maybe we got little issue. So he's doing some thinking. They built this a little better for serviceability.
Yeah, this is easy access.
Yeah, horrible.
Something to lean on
Hold you up on long days.
and drink. It's for when you start drinking.
Yep. And then you can still keep wrenching.
Should be ready to come on.
Is there a bolt on the other side of it?
I believe I got it.
There it goes, it's moving.
There we go.
And it's off.
And it's off.
So 100% stuck rack.
Stuck rack for sure.
Okay. Now we know something.
Now we know. Now we know.
We just gotta get it unstuck.
Now we gotta get it unstuck. So we'll get the pump off. We'll get the plungers out and we'll go from there.
These are the things we did not know were real. A zip tie bag.
You know, amazes me, a guy can have a piece of equipment 3 tires flat out of 4, and he still moves it
This is coming from Mr. Vermont. You guys even have tires up there?
Yep, we have tires that have air in them. Matter of fact.
So, appreciate Corey and the help here. I'll show you what we got going on. The injection pump rack is stuck. Should I turn some light on for you? For one of you guys, I got too much stuff. So that rack is stuck, which means something's wrong inside. He's gonna source some parts. We might send it to a shop, but it put us in the right direction as far as what we got to do and where we got to go with it. And I'll do a little messing around. We'll throw the radiator hose back on, all sorted back out. We'll see if it runs. 50-50?
50-50.
50-50. So, alrighty. See you guys on the next one. Have a good one.